Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be reviewing day three of the Test match between England and New Zealand. And what a day for English cricket! Finally, their batsmen have delivered after 1 or 2 years. They put up a really good performance here. They were down 500, 550, but the way they've come back in this game, 473 for five, led by that man, Joe Root, the best Test batsman currently playing international cricket. He's in the form of his life. He's scoring hundreds for fun. Outstanding batting once again. He's just in complete control, whether it's the ball swinging, the ball turning. It doesn't matter. Joe Root, smashing it. He smashed hundreds in India. He smashed hundreds in Sri Lanka. Now he's smashing hundreds in England again. In Australia he didn't get 100, but he was scoring runs there as well. He didn't get the support and the stand to score those hundreds, but this man is just in the form of his life, and he's the best batsman right now in the world. There's no doubt about it. Early in the day, Alex Lees got a 50. He got out. Pope continued from yesterday. A bit of luck in this innings, but outstanding. I think it's been a tough year for him in the West Indies and in Australia, but he's come back really strong. This 145 will give him a lot of confidence. He's playing his shots. I think Pope is a very talented player. I've always mentioned this. There was a game against Pakistan in 2020 where he batted so well, but he only scored 50, 60 there. And I'm like, this guy is talented. He has the shots. It's just defensively and focus wise, he needs to be a bit better. And I think maturity will teach him that. The ball coming in, there's a bit of technique issues. He even mentioned it in his interview today that, there's a couple of balls that I edged. I got dropped. I got lucky, and I need to work on that. And that's what he has to work on, especially when the ball is moving. He needs to be more decisive in his defensive shots, more decisive when he leaves the ball. But overall, I think an outstanding innings, very fluent. The way he played his shots was outstanding. He's timing the ball really well against a very, very good bowling attack. So this will give Pope a lot of confidence going into the next Test match and in the future. And very good innings from him. And Joe Root, like I mentioned, just outstanding, man. This guy is spectacular. He's scoring hundreds for fun. He's just smashing it. And it's so difficult to get him out. Is Joe Root. A good brand of cricket from England. I think being aggressive cricket. Ben Stokes came in, scored 46 of 33 balls, 6 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 139. He set the tone. He's like, I think he's going for the win. They're still trailing by 80, but the way Ben Stokes played that innings, I think him and Brendan McCullum are trying to brew a win here. They're playing aggressive cricket. They're not going for a draw. Stokes could have easily consumed 20, 30 deliveries. We know he can play dot balls. He's done that even in that game in Headingley, that famous win. He played like 2 of 60 balls or something like that. But it's a good pitch to bat on. He's making the most of it, and he wants to put pressure on New Zealand. There's still 2 days to go. So if England can muster up some kind of lead, they can put pressure on New Zealand and chase a small score on a ground where runs are plenty to come. Ben Folks playing a more solid role, 24 of 70. I think bowled really well. Tom Sudhi in particular was swinging the ball. Unlucky not to get him out. He missed the outside edge a few times, but it's a very well set up, this Test match. The likelihood is a draw, but if England can muster up a lead, like I mentioned, they can really put pressure on New Zealand, take it from there. Joe Root will continue to bat. He'll look for that double hundred. This man, he's making the most of his form, that's for sure. The levels of concentration is unreal, is just a class batsman. So for England, it's a very good position. New Zealand wise, Trent Bolt picking up 3 wickets, Henry picking up a wicket, and Bracewell also picking up a wicket. But it's about the economy rates. If you notice, Henry, Jamieson, and even Tim Sudhi, all 3 going over 4 runs and over. They're leaking runs, so that's putting some pressure. Also fielding wise, dropping catches at the slip, some catches falling short as well. They have to be more clinical. You have runs on the board, but you need to take up wickets. If you give chances to the likes of Root and Stokes, they're going to punish you. And the Pope drop chance is still costing them. Alex Lees cost them 30-40 runs as well when he was dropped by Crawley. So that's something that New Zealand will need to improve going into the next Test match, and then this innings as well. In the next day, they have to take their catches. They are still in this game. They still have the lead. So I don't know. It looks like England are in ascendancy, but if New Zealand pick up the 5 wickets early and they get a lead, then they can score runs and put pressure on England on that final day. So there's still all to play for. The weather is holding up. Beautiful scenes at Trent Bridge. It's so lovely to watch Test cricket there. There's still something in it for the bowlers. We see Turn as well coming. So I think the likes of Jack Leach will have a role to play in that next innings when England do take the field. But until then, I think it's from England's point of view, it's about taking a lead. From New Zealand's point of view, it's getting wickets and getting a lead as well. I think whoever if England have to chase 250 in that last innings, it will be tricky. If it's under 150, then it's England's game. So I think it's all to play for. I love the way Ben Stokes and Brendan McCullum have set up this side. It's going to be high risk cricket. They're going to make mistakes as well, but right now it is entertaining. They're going for that result. So let's see how that goes on day 4. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe for the latest cricket content. Thank you.